willing to go for it, expects to find success every single time.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. Gets it to the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Jaguars. I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point
They'll work against the blitz. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set.
Love with it on 1st down. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 red, yellow, claws red. Hut.
Back to the air, Love. Looking slant route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. Your QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Black ultra. Red, yellow, steel, black. Needle blue. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's got a man left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
To the air with Love. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Now give left side. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field, and more importantly,
It's a fake from deep on their own half. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On the ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go pick. 45. Right. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Casey. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
43 rail. Steel. Black. 6. Mosquito blue. Claws red. Hut, hut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Goes to the hurry up here. They're going to go. It's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, it's Mason. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st down. First and goal at the 4-yard
Shotgun
line.
now for Love. Makes the catch. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. You've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Ready. Blue striker. Black 40. Green jacket. Steel. Black. Smash. Ready?
Love throwing on 4th. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
36. Raiders 30.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Tootin gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
That one's cut on one sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 12. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
42. Raiders 30.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Love from the gun. And by his back Smith. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18. And a Raider first down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Love now on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Small gain down to the 46. Stopped by Fourier Oluokun. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Mega. Claws red. Black ultra. Drill green. Needle blue. Hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Raider first down.
Red, cycle.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Handoff now to the receiver. This has been much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set, ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Screen here for Smith. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over.
On the double.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. You, yellow. Blue striker. Set, hut.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. There he goes. Right sideline. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, but you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
White, blue. White, white, field, black. Ready, ready.
Love back to it after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
50, green, green jack. Black ultra. Grill green. 6, med, ready.
Second and 10, Love trying again. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Red, 38. Black shot. Hut.
Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yellow, red, cycle, blaster, 6. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and 1 at the 18-yard line.
They'll give it to Mason. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. They Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And it's all in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Inside give here for Tootin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going play action. All in left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Tootin headed left. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
22-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Second down pass play coming. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from Pater here. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And off to Tootin. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18.
56. Raiders 38.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Set. 45. What? Set.
Line up the design keeper. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Come on, set. Yes, black shot. Claws red. Smash, red. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Set.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And down he goes. Raiders got him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in seconds. 12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Red 38. Ready?
First play is a design run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
60 by 50.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stephanie! Cowboy 8.
We'll go with the design keeper. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
No run for it, the Mason. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.